Hi, I'm Nagdansai, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can pause your game in Blueprint. So without any further ado, let's begin. From last video, we did talk about looking up and down, moving right and left, and jump and everything, right? So it looked like this right now. We have this sphere in here, we can jump, and we can move and look around, right? Now I'm gonna show you how you can pause your game. So in my player controller, you remember from my videos that I did create a game mode. We create a character and we set it in the game mode, and we have a player controller for controlling the stuff like movement, right? So let's just do pausing in here, okay? So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna go to project setting. For that, you can go to edit, to project setting, and in here go to inputs, and in here just add an action mapping in here. Click on this add in here and call it action pause, okay? And for example, when they click on P or ESC on their keyboard, they can pause the game, right? And we can add another one for example, the gamepad, okay? So whenever they click on start or select or whatever key you want, it will pause our game. But in this case, let's just have it with the escape, right? So now that we have this action mapping that is called action pause, we can search it here, okay? We can just search action pause and it will create it for us, okay? So in here, whenever this action pause is pressed, that in this case is escape button, right? So let's just drag and drop from this pressed execution pin, and in here create a branch node, and with this branch node we check if our game is paused or not, because with escape button in our keyboard we want to pause and unpause our game, right? So for that, let's just connect something to this condition, okay? And the thing that I'm gonna connect to this condition pin in here is game paused, okay? And with this node we check if our game is paused or not, okay? And if the game is paused, this true will be triggered, and with that we say set game paused, okay? And if the game is paused, this true execution pin will be triggered, and we want to unpause it because no, it is paused, and they hit on escape button again and it should be unpaused. So I will leave it and unchecked for this paused pin in here, okay? And if our game is not paused at the right moment, this false will be triggered, and again we say set game pause, okay? And with this we want to pause our game because our game is not paused at this moment, right? So now that we have this, let's just compile and save and go to our game. So if we hit escape in here, of course it will get out of the game, and that's why I'm gonna change this escape to something like P. Go down. When you compile your game and it's ready to be published, you can change it. We are at debug mode in here. In here, it won't work for us because it's jump out of our game. So let's just again play our game. Whenever we hit P on our keyboard now, it will pause our game, and you can see the platform stuff. Again, if we hit P on our game our keyboard again, it won't unpause. Why? Let me show you. There is a property for this input action in here that says execute when paused, okay? So all these inputs in here that we set won't execute anything when the game is paused. So if you want something to happen, some input action happen, you should enable this execute when paused, okay? When you set this and compile it and run your game, now you can see if you hit P on your keyboard, it will pause the game, and again if you hit P again, it will unpause the game, and it will pause and it will unpause, and you can see it works fine, right? So that was it for this video. Hope you like this video. Please, if you like this video, hit that like button. It's very much important to me. It's my honor to have you at the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.